everybody, and this is Dom from Upstate Supernatural, and I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in, and just give me 1 second. I'm going to actually turn the IR light on. Alrighty, and I am back. Got the IR light on, and I'd like to thank anybody and everybody that's tuned in. I'd like to thank you all for being here this evening, and yeah, we're gonna be testing out the Spirit Box Radio Shack Optimus 12-798. This is our third week testing this, and this is one of my favorite Spirit Boxes to be utilizing within the field, and it's actually this one right here. Let me join. There you go. Let me get a nice view of it for you. There you go. And yeah, this is the Optimus 12-798. I kind of explained a little bit last week. The speaker on it is actually a Piley dashboard speaker. When I was redoing my speakers for my car, this is the speaker I actually was using. And I ended up not needing the dashboard speaker, so I put this one in there. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Let me make sure the audio is not going to be too loud for everybody. Actually, it's not even, Let me do that real quick. Let me see why, I'm actually gonna switch this around just a tad real quick. Angela, thanks for being in here. Looking for a jack. I did switch this yesterday for our new show with the Spirit frequencies, and just gonna try to patch that back in. Should only take me just 1 second to get everything all squared away. My apologies. I did have this all set. Go ahead and unplug that one for the moment. Plug that one in. And grab that. This should take care of it right there. Okay. So let me try that. Hello. I'd like to welcome everybody for tuning in. And if everybody could just let me know if they can hear that okay. Should be able to hear that all right. Any spirits within communication, feel free to try to communicate with us. You should be able to hear me now. Can't you guys should be able to hear me, I believe. Let me see. Is there a way for me to turn up myself? I'm just playing with the dials behind me. There you go. That sounds like it's much louder. Let's see how that is. You guys can hear me, right? And just trying that. You should be able to hear me now. And spirits, are you able to hear me as well? Hello? I'd like to thank Jenny, Angela, Renee, Courtney. Thank you all for being here tonight. And don't forget on Thursday evenings now we're gonna be streaming it as well. Loving Whispers with James G and Renee and I. And spirits, you're welcome to try to communicate during any of these sessions, any of these streams that we do. Also, if you'd like to try to communicate outside of those, you're welcome to as well. We were able to hear some good responses from you last week. If anybody in the chat has any questions, feel free to type those in there. Be happy to ask any of those as well. Feel free to ask us any questions, and spirits, if you have any. I believe I heard you trying to ask something. Some of the replies from last week was Jeff is looking for home. Also, you replied when we asked how your evening was going. Were you able? Were you just doing that? Where there was feedback? So where you are, you like to call your home? Does it remind you of home? If you could explain to somebody how to draw or how to imagine where you are, what things would you describe to let us know? Are there woods in view for you? Is there a house nearby? For individuals that we may be speaking to, are you an individual that has just passed and you're wandering? Or are you an individual that may have just passed and you've gone to heaven and you can come back and visit us? We're all trying to learn, basically, where your existence is and why your existence is. Do you consider me a living individual? Okay. Do you consider yourself a living individual? Within the areas that you're able to move, are you locked to a certain... Do you feel locked to a certain location? I'm gonna shine a flashlight, and I'm gonna shine it this direction. Hopefully you're not in this direction. can you let us know, as descriptively as possible, if this is bright to you? So that light is bright to you? Yes or no, if you could let us know. Many questions are coming in through our chat, and just to explain what's going on, we're doing this session, and there are other individuals that may be able to see something that I can't as I'm doing this. If you do something behind me, I may not be able to see that, or even in front of me. They may be able to see that, and they also are curious of answers that they're looking for, and they do have questions. So this is basically what we would call a live session, and I'd like to explain that to you. The internet is you're able to put video and moving pictures in a live format to be shared throughout the world in an electronic way. So these individuals are at their home able to see and hear what is going on. And they do have questions for you as well. For instance, how do you experience touch or smell? Hey, LJ. David, thanks for being in here. You are welcome to take a seat next to me if you'd like to. I'm going to set this flashlight down. I know from other experiences, from investigations, you don't like light. You don't like the brightness of the light. Why is that? I felt a vibration on the table. Just wanted to make note of that. Yeah, David, it's great to see you as well. Does a flashlight light? Do beams of light remind you of possibly what white light would be, or of rebirth? And any individuals that are trying to communicate, feel free to continue to try to communicate. I am going to turn down the radio. I'm going to turn down the radio, and let's do a burst session. I'm going to leave it up to the chat. It's completely up to the chat how you'd like this done. Do you want me to use the Olympus DP201? This one right here. Do you want me to use that recorder, Or did you want me to use this one, the RRQ80? I'm going to leave that choice up to you guys. Marco, thanks for being in here as well. It's great seeing you in here. We definitely got to catch up. Maybe, I think we were chatting on Facebook at some point. If not, definitely send me a message on Facebook. You can send it right through the group, through our page. And that goes for anybody that's viewing in the streams. You're always welcome to try to communicate through Facebook, Google+, so forth. But let me know which recorder you would, the RR80. Got one vote for that one? Okay. Let me turn the hold off. Any spirits and individuals. This is a voice recorder. It will record your voice, it'll record my voice, and it'll record audio within this room. This red light symbolizes the device is on. When you see that red light, you can talk into it. And if you don't want this on, please let me know as well. These devices sometimes will pick up your voice, and other times it will not. I'm starting to feel like a tension across my wrist, which is very odd. The radio shouldn't hear anything through this radio. It's off. And let me make sure it's off. Because I'm hearing voices then, and that's why I'm curious of that. And we'll go another 20 seconds. Just like to thank you for your communication. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being who you are. I'm going to... If you're wearing headphones, we'll go ahead and get this all set up. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Try to get that glare off there for you. Okay. Oh.
Any spirits and individuals. This is a voice recorder.
Well, it would help if I plugged it.
Any spirits and individuals. This is a voice recorder. It will record your voice, it'll record my voice, and it'll record audio within this room. This red light symbolizes the device is on. When you see that red light, you can talk into it. And if you don't want this on, please. Any spirits and individuals.
I believe I thought I heard something there.
This is a voice recorder. It will record your voice, it'll record my voice, and it'll record audio within this room. This red light symbolizes the device is on. When you see that red light, you can talk into it. And if you don't want this on, please let me know as well.
Right there at the 30 mark, I believe you hear something.
These devices sometimes will pick up your voice, and other times it will not. I'm starting to feel like a tension across my wrist, which is very odd. The radio shouldn't hear anything through this radio. It's off, and let me make sure it's off. Because I'm hearing voices then, and that's why I'm curious of that. And we'll go another 20 seconds. Just like to thank you for your communication, thank you for your presence. Thank you for being who you are. I'm going to turn this off in about 5 seconds. I will do this again. Probably about 15-20 minutes we will do another burst session again.
Okay. So that was through the burst recorder. And I'm just trying to get the things in view for you so you can kind of see what's going on, what's being played and so forth. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this back on. Again, I'd still like to thank you for your communication. I do believe we heard a little bit from you during that spirit box, or during that burst session. And I do have this going in reverse. Hello? It's not a bad idea, Angela. Honestly, when we investigate, that's actually what we have one recorder that is always on, and then we have a burst recorder. Sometimes the captures are different. Spirits, a lot of people in the chat are actually they're talking about pizza. And do you like pizza? Is there a certain kind of pizza that you used to enjoy?
What?
If so, what was your favorite pizzeria?
Was that?
It always freaks people out and sicks them out. I enjoy anchovies. Are you an anchovy kind of person as well? If we're to know what your last meal or a meal that you could have would be, what would that be? What would you enjoy indulging in if you're able to right now? You gotta be careful. There is a YouTuber out there. His name is Codename Pizza. He's a gamer. And, he will, he does pizza, what is it, pizza riots. He goes in people's YouTube channels and just, everybody in there types pizza. Yeah, it gets ridiculous. He's from over in Europe. He's a pretty cool guy. Now, are you originally from around here, or no? I'm actually not. I've only lived in this area probably about 10 years, 11 years. I moved out this way because of college, and I was working for a company out of Skinny Atlas. What? A big thing around this area, it's in Fleming, New York, is the Renaissance Festival. Were you ever able to go to that? Were you ever able to partake in the festivities? It's individuals dress up in Renaissance clothing and reenact the Renaissance era. There's Irish and Scottish weekend. They do log tossing. Hey, Bloody Mary, how you doing? If there was something that I could get for you, perhaps like a gift or something, what would that be? What item could I get for you that perhaps you would be happy to receive? Marco, thanks for being in here, buddy. It's as always, it's a pleasure having you with us and chatting with you. One of our individuals that's partaking in the live session with us is Marco, and he's leaving. He's trying to say goodbye. Spirits, if you're able to, would you like to say goodbye to Marco as well? Angela popped in the chat, and are there many of you that are trying to speak at the same time? Hank, are you here, buddy? Doing okay, Hank? Just testing the waters, seeing what we're doing. These devices should not hurt you. As far as I know, other spirits have been able to use them to communicate, and they haven't been hurt by it. You are welcome to try to communicate and use these devices to try to talk with us. And if anybody in the chat, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to type those in the chat. Be happy to ask any of those. And spirits, if you have questions for us, feel free to ask those. Renee is letting me know that, Hank, you would really like me to keep trying to talk with you. Hello, Hank. Can you hear me okay, Hank? Okay, Marco, thank you. Hank, can you hear me okay? Okay, thank you. I heard a yes, Hank. Is there somebody that's playing with the electronics, or is my equipment malfunctioning? Hank, do we know each other? I only know one other Hank. I'm fairly confident. It's from when I was growing up. Hank, how are you? What can I do for you, sir? You're gonna show me what I can do for you. How can I? What kind of assistance can I be for you, sir?
There go.
You're right in front of me. I asked you once.
member.
You're welcome to try to use my energy to communicate.
For more.
Hank, where are you, buddy? Hello? Hello? I know there's somebody here. I mean, you know, Harm, you're welcome to try to communicate. Hippie, thanks for popping in. Thank you so much.
Right and deep.
Okay. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. We did this, I believe we did this the first week coming back. I'm gonna do a burst session in the room while the spirit box is going on your end. You're only gonna hear the spirit box and me talking. We're gonna see if any questions come through on the voice recorder. I'm gonna mute the headset so no audio will be in this room. Only my voice and the voice recorder. Okay, I hear nothing whatsoever. And just I'm gonna turn the spirit box down. There's the audio in the room. All you can hear is just me. That's it. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the spirit box back on for you guys. And I'm going to do a burst session while it's going. You guys should be able to still hear me. And the spirit box is going to be going. I'd like to see which device picks the voice up. Hank, if you're actually right here with me, my audio is messing up. I feel something trying to draw into me or trying to draw my energy. And I definitely feel colder in here. And it's actually nice outside. So what I'm going to do is, this is a burst recorder. Feel free to try to talk into this. And let's see if we can hear you.
Bad one. Andy.
What type of questions do you have for us? Facing forward. Left. Right?
Awesome.
Back. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off.
Tree having a
Alright, everybody in the stream, you should have heard... let me get my audio back up so I can hear you. Okay. Everybody in the stream, you should have heard the spirit box the whole time, during the whole session. So I'm going to turn that off. Now all you hear is me. Sorry about that. But what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to plug this in, and let's... Again, you can see the recorders right here. I do have another camera view, which is right here for you. And let's go ahead and play this. Okay, let me turn the audio up on that.
Hank, if you're actually right here with me, I'd like to see which device picks the voice up. Hank, if you're actually right here with me, my audio is messing up. I feel something trying to draw into me or try to draw my energy. And I definitely feel colder in here. And it's actually nice outside. So what I'm going to do is, this is a burst recorder. Feel free to try to talk into this. And let's see if we can hear you.
I'm not touching this stuff, and it shouldn't be. I heard something right there, actually.
I'd like to see which device picks the voice up. Hank, if you... What I'm going to do is, this is a burst recorder.
Yeah, let's try it right there. It's 50 seconds in. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick.
It's actually nice outside. So, what I'm going to do is this...
Let's go up just a tad. There we go. And Hank, if you were messing with the equipment, please discontinue doing that. Right there. They're about 1 minute and 20 seconds. You guys hearing that? 1 minute and 20 seconds. I mean, definitely hearing a voice right there. So I'm going to blast this. It's going to be really loud.
What type of questions do you have for us? moving forward, left, right, and back. Okay, I'm going to turn this on.
Okay, go ahead and turn that off. Put this on hold, which turns this off. And yeah, I definitely I heard a voice. I heard a voice at 1:20. And again, you can kind of see the time on there. But I think that's it for this evening, for this show, for this session. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody for bearing with any audio issues, if there was any. I don't know if you can hear it going on the headset. I can hear fluctuations. But I'm happy to be back doing the shows and so forth. And don't forget, Thursday is 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. We will be doing Loving Whispers. We're bringing that back. And it's Renee, James G, and myself, Thursday evenings. You can check out the first episode we did last night. And Hank, I just heard you tap on the wall. And you're welcome to continue to try to communicate. I just ask, please do not screw around with the electronics. If you would like to try to communicate, feel free to. Or if you like it here, feel free to just hang out. You know what I mean? You're welcome to try to talk or just have a place to chill. And as always, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And if the spirits are talking, I really think it's time we start to listen. Have a beautiful night and an awesome weekend. And we will catch back up with you next week.